Well, folks, if you're watching my live stream earlier today, you'll know how all this happened. But before I get into all that, I just want to talk about why I think this might be the world's most cursed locomotive. It all started off in April of 2014 when I got it for my birthday.
Yay. What is it? Double train. Harrison, there's another in the store.
So many of them from the year 2001.
In April 2014, I got it for my birthday, and from day one, right out of the box, it had problems. I took it out of the box. This was an engine that was brand new. It had never been run right from the factory somewhere in China where Bachmann makes these things, and put on the track gently. As far as I know, the box was never dropped, and it didn't work. It just wouldn't start. You could hear the motor trying to go, but something was wrong with it. So from day one, this thing needed to go into the hobby shop to get whatever was wrong with it changed. I don't know what, the guy never told me. But that was the first mishap. And it went trouble-free, with the exception of a few couplers breaking, up until 7 months later, when it was thrown. It was October 31st, 2014, only 7 months later. We're having a party down here, and there was a young kid who decided it'd be a good idea to pick this thing up and chuck it at a kid they were angry at as revenge. This thing hit the wall, it smashed, this piece came off, it was all messed up, and took me weeks to repair, but I eventually got it back to working order again. Then the dummy engine started having problems. The cover for the wheels kept popping off. It just stopped working. And then the car's coupler just popped right out, the whole box, just one day. So now I only had the working engine. And it's been working fine for about whatever it has been the last 2.5 years since all those things happened. Until today, when I was doing my live stream, and this happened. There you go. Now, I will admit I was running this thing way too fast, but I had been running several trains before it, and I guess I got a bit too comfortable with the speed, and I just assumed it was going to be able to take the corner. I can't tell if it was going so fast it tipped over, or if it just derailed, but whatever the case, I couldn't believe it. This thing flew off the layout, hit the ground, and the impact was so strong, it knocked out all the windows, it knocked out the lights. It took this piece off again. I've already started putting it back together, so I got that back together, luckily. The bottom, I think there's supposed to be some lights in there, and they appear to be gone. The back is gone. I can't find the other pantograph. I've been looking all over the place with the flashlight, nowhere to be found. This piece is gone. This has been missing for a while, though. That popped off when the child threw it at a wall. And the back is gone, although I can't remember if the back has also been missing from when it was thrown. So, yeah, I'm not very happy. It did survive. As far as the inner components go, it seems to be running fine. I'm gonna need to replace that. I'm not sure if you can see, when this hit the floor, one of the wheel sets popped out, and for some reason it blew a hole right through the transmission pan. But yeah, so that's how it is. I'm not very happy about it, but I'm sure over a matter of time, if I can get the parts, I can get this thing to work again, and hopefully we'll have a better run. And I think something else that should also be pointed out at the end of the day is that there are much worse things in life than accidentally damaging your Chinese plastic model trains, but it's still something that I could have avoided, and that kind of bothers me. But at the same time, it is what it is, and I'm sure I'll fix it eventually. We'll come up with something. I say that as the wheels pop off. Yeah.